Greetings, friends. It's I, Commissioner, Far Hill Fantasy Football League. Welcome to Burning Down the Far Hill. This will be the first one in the season. Yes, sorry for my delays and times with, getting these things out, but it's all dependent on school and test schedules and things like that. So certain monthly plugs can really just shove it. That's right, shove it. It will get done when it gets done. Now, with that being said, welcome. I'm just going to quickly recap what's going on in the league to this point as we are through week 3. 2 undefeateds remain. Those monthly plugs, no one cares. And the new child of the Foster's Children's or Children's Fosters or Bananas Fosters, whatever. Undefeated 3-0 and some usual back down at 0-3 with Bad Dog and Gin and Juice or Captain and Coke. So 0-3 there. In a minute, I will just give me some quick statements on the 12 teams of the leagues and the commissioner's points from there to thus far. But just want to go over the voting results. Once you take out my vote, went 6-5 to keep the keepers. So we will keep the keepers. I will just make a point to say that the 12 people that were held this year, I don't have the list of the 12, but that will come down the line. But those 12 people cannot be held next year by anyone. That'll be the little amendment, so we have a influx of talent gets back into the pool, so people can maybe have a shot at one of these players that they never see, but yet they always are picking last and would never ever see anyway. So yeah, so there it is. Keepers stay, but you have to, of course, abide by the trade rules, and now you cannot hold any keepers that were held the previous year, no matter what team they were on, previous and current. So thus trading, therefore that wipes out the whole trading thing. So yeah. So with that, I give you the rundown of my thoughts on all 12 franchises through 3 weeks. We'll start with the Homeboys division. Foster's Children's, whatever it is. No one cares. All I got is a nice start. It's 3-0. It's a nice start. That's all I can give you right now. That's it. Davis Dynasty 2-1. Have you looked and seen that you have not scored 150 points yet? That could potentially grow to be a problem. But 2-1 without scoring 150 points, that's pretty darn good. Road Crew 1-2. Your high point game is 152. So it looks like you're in need of some scoring with all your computations and Excel spreadsheets for scoring. People that score points, you're not scoring points, or at least you haven't started the right people to score points. And lastly, Steel Curtain, score points. 159 is his high thus far. Let's get some points on the board. Moving to the Away Boys division, monthly plugs 3-0. He's doing what he needs to do. He's defending his championship. That's all he's doing right now. He's 3-0. He's defending his championship. That's all I'm really going to say to that. The Televidators, 2 wins against the teams that are over. So you've shown the league 0. So do something about that. Fat Bastard 2-1. Let me get this straight. 216, 205, 101. Is this downhill slide that you're predicting on the chat page there? Is this what that is? I would hope you don't drop off by 100 points. Wow. And Captain and Coke, it's help, question mark. You might want to start offering up some trades or something. I don't even know if you have people to trade, but you need to do something. 0-3, that's not cool. And it's a tough division too, considering the fact that he's 3 games out of first place and 2 games clear of everybody else. We move to the Outlanders, the John Boy Special People. He's steady at 2-1. That's all I got. It's steady. I was going to do some more, but that's the word that comes to mind. Steady. 2-1. Return of the Mac, 1-2. What happened to you in the last 2 weeks? And you just 112 and 110 score. So yeah, what's going on with you these last couple weeks? Irish Cop, once again, he needs some scoring. You got to put some points on the board, guy. And then Bad Dog, if you didn't have Peyton Manning, you'd have nothing. So there's a quick rundown of the 12 teams. I also want to point out, great representation in the pools, guys. Way to pick it up. I understand we got 9 out of the 12, which is more than I thought. It's more than the 4 people that usually do this. So yeah, keep going strong, guys. We did get one person eliminated from the survivor pool because he was trying to be cute with the little Minnesota pick over Cleveland. He got cute. So yeah, so there's still a bunch of people going to Survivor. This might be the one that actually we only do it once because it goes the whole year. So there's that. So yeah, keep that one going. Nice 4-way split with the fantasy picks this week. Good work, fellas. So other than that, last but not least, I will leave you with some Week 4 thoughts and predictions or picks from the commissioner. So we'll start with the John Boys Special People 2-1 versus the Terre Haute Telemadantors 2-1. Clearly picking the Telemadantors. It's probably going to be closer than anyone thinks, but you know, Telemadantors is the pick. 2-1 Irish Cop versus the 1-2 Irish Cop versus the 2-1 Fat Bastard. This is going to be, I'm going out on a limb with this pick. I'm picking the Irish Cop. Picking Irish Cop. Now, the only reason why is Fat Bastard is A, without Aaron Foster. And Jermichael Finley's already aggravated with him, I already know. But he's missing some people. So Aaron Rodgers is the key reason why I'm going with Irish Cop. Low pick on the probability. That's definitely a 1. 0-3 Gin and Juice. What? Parrot Bay and Coke. I'm just thinking some drink combinations here. Boxed wine and I don't know where I was going with that one, but yeah, he's facing the 3-0 Foster's Children. I see the Foster's Children moving on easily. Put a 6 on that bad boy. Monthly Plugs 3-0 versus the 1-2 Steel Curtain. Probably not as easily after this last week's worth, but you know, I'm thinking the Monthly Plugs to move on, beat Steel Curtain. So slap a 5 on that one. Gosh, it's harder and harder to keep coming up with names on the fly. Return of the Imp. There, I'll just do that one. See, I'm getting it recycled. I gotta get new material. Return of the Imp versus the Davis Dynasty 2-1. Return of the Imp's 1-2. We're going Davis Dynasty because, you know, looking at the last 2 weeks of scoring from Imp, and it wasn't good. So we'll go Davis Dynasty, slap a 3 on it. 0-3 Bad Dog. I say Road Crew gets off the schneid here, 1-2. He picks up a win over Bad Dog because if Bad Dog doesn't have Peyton Manning, he'd have nothing. There's the picks. Telemadantors, Irish Cop, Foster's Children, Monthly Plugs, Davis Dynasty, Road Crew for Week 4. I don't know when I'm going to come at you again. It could be after Week 6. It could be next week. I don't know, but I'll get, if I don't have tests and I got my homework all cleaned up here on a Tuesday or Wednesday and I got a window of time to do it, I'll come at you. But until then, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Mr. John Boy Special People, I know we're playing this week. We have this game. We need to speak about the October 20 event and work out some travel arrangements and see how we're going to play that. And I don't know if anybody else is going to that game. But yeah, get a hold of me at some point in time. Other than that, I will chat with you guys later. Deuces.